Hello, good afternoon. It's 12 p.m. almost 12:30, and I am driving here in Washington DC. Temperature is 30 degrees Fahrenheit, which means that it's not it's very cold, but not too cold. But because it snows everywhere, you do need a lot of jackets, a lot of warmth. You need some coffee, you need some tea to keep you warm. Chocolate is good for now, but enjoy the beauty of Washington DC. It's Sunday and I have no crew. Sunday, December 14. Alright, so 2 weeks from now, going to be entering into the snow area. Okay, so I'm heading over to I hope nobody's coming from that side. Nobody's coming. There's a guys here. So when it's snowing, this is when these guys deliver foods, deliver. Look at the gas price here, $2.69. Very, very cheap. When it's snowing, there's no cars around, there's no traffic, everybody's sleeping. You know, that's the beauty. But it's Sunday, people don't go to church. Service will get cancelled. This guy is parked in the middle of nowhere. He's stuck over here, so I hope he doesn't get hit. But yeah, this is Washington DC. I drove here before and it looks familiar, and I think it gets much more snow here than any other part of DC. This is Maryland, I believe. This is Maryland, but I know it's like DC, Maryland DC border, but it's PG County. So very, very fascinating place. A lot of shops here are closed. Businesses are closing this part of town, and you can see these beautiful places. Look at the snow everywhere. So again, beautiful. I like the way they clear all the pedestrians walking area. It's all cleared. The bike lanes are cleared. They do this every night whenever it snows. That's the beauty part of Washington DC, is that they invest the money into making it look cooler, making it look beautiful, and accommodating for everybody to enjoy. So yeah, I'm driving to the shopping. I always drive for the most part on Sundays. I like to go and buy some chicken. I've been sick because of the season. You can hear my voice has changed over time, and you can hear me sniffing every single second. Yeah, sniffing or sniffing, whatever that is. Sniffing. That's because I've been sick. Even though I don't really, like, I don't get sick and sleep. Like, I don't go to bed and be like, yo, I'm sick, I'm gonna be in the bed for 2 days. No, I don't really go to bed, but I do get sick, right? Not like, but not deep sick. So seasonal sickness. Look at the gas prices over here again, $2.69. I mean, you would expect the gas prices to go up during this time of seasons, but they did not go up. It stays in the same. But anyways, I'm gonna be going over there and buy some chicken because I haven't had chicken for a long time. And also, I don't have appetite. Look at that vehicle. Nice. I don't have appetite for eating, you know. I don't have appetite. Like before, I used to go to the gym, I was having appetite, but the appetite is gone. I don't feel that appetite of eating, right? Look at the communities, look at the trees. They're all covered in snows. You can see over here. Beautiful places, right? Everything changes in 2 seconds. Also, I'm turning here. I don't know why I'm speeding. It's speeding like I'm going somewhere. They clean everything. Early on. I get surprised like nobody stops here. Like there's people coming from this side, but nobody ever stops here. I get really surprised. Also, the mall is empty. This tells you when it snows, people don't go out. People just buy from home. Thanks to all these kinds of buy from home stuff. You get delivered. Everything gets delivered to your house. Where can I park? Well, I guess somewhere around here. So I'm coming here on the shop Shoppers, buy some chicken, and I'm gonna go get some chicken. I'm gonna get 2-piece, and I'll be back in a minute. See you. Ciao. Hello, just arrived at home. I'll take this off. My battery died, so I went to shop for food, but I want to buy chicken. I ended up buying too many stuff, so I just put them in there. Also, the price of the food, it was $100. I was surprised. Also, I made videos last time on how taxes works in Maryland, because the last time I spent like $30, and the taxes were like $8. $8. Yeah, like $8. But now I spend like $100. The price came out like 3 cents. So I don't know how Maryland taxes works, but it keeps going up and down. I don't know. But anyways, I bought some eggs. I end up buying more eggs, right? So I have more eggs. I don't have that much stuff. I don't have that much food in here. I just eat. Then I also bought more eggs. Oh no, hope this didn't break. Okay, more eggs. But I'm gonna eat this first until it's done. 18 counts. I've only eaten like few of them, like only like 4 of them, because I don't eat that much. And then I bought some hot dogs because I need it's very rare to find hot dogs that only has no pork in it. This doesn't have pork in it, just chicken, only chicken. It's very rare. Now I didn't buy buns, and because I have flour, so I'm gonna be making some flour. Where do you put hot dog? Just put them down here, I guess. Do they freeze them? Actually, I'm gonna put them down here, because you don't freeze the hot dogs, do you? I don't know. It doesn't say freeze. It doesn't say refrigerate. Original hot dog chicken. All right, that goes in there. And remember, I bought honey. Honey is very expensive. Jesus Christ, dang it. Why is honey so expensive? But I need the honey. That's why when I'm getting sick, I get healed really fast, because my mom tells me to buy honey, and I have to be eating honey all the time. I run out of sugar, so there's no more sugar in it. So it's good that I bought it. I'm gonna give you some advice right now after I finish this. It's gonna be really quick. Also, I need to clean my dishes, completely dirty. But the small honey, so 2 packets are enough. I bought some sauce to eat with chicken. I think I need this one. I bought this sauce a couple of days back, but it doesn't taste good. It's honey mustard, chick-free honey mustard sauce. So never tasted good. I don't know why. I never liked it. And so I also bought this one too, yellow mustard. Also never eat. But I hope this is gonna taste good. I'm not too sure. I've tried it one time. I think it's good when it comes to things like eating. It's good when you're eating things like, I'm not trying to say, eating things like eggs. Then I bought more sugar. but this is only for backup. Also, this is for backup. I'm not gonna need this in the future, just for backup in case I run out of sugar. And again, more honey. Okay, that's it. And put my bag in here. Always keep my bags down here. It's 1 o'clock, almost 1:40. So an hour and a half. But last night I made some bread, as you can see here. But I didn't have sugar, and also I didn't have honey. So who's calling me? Oh, sister's calling me. Then I have some chicken here. I put chicken inside in here, down here as well. Then I'm gonna keep one. Oops, what's not closing? Wait, let me put over here. There we go. Then this is gonna be eaten today. I haven't eaten chicken for a long time because I've been getting sick, so I don't have an appetite. But because I don't have an appetite, because I don't eat, I don't eat any other food. I don't have any other food. I only eat bread, drink tea, and chicken. And if I lose appetite, I don't eat. I don't buy food. I don't eat out, nothing like that. So, but anyways, today I'm gonna be eating chicken. I'm gonna try to eat because I can feel it. The appetite is coming. Other than that, thanks for watching. Like always, I hope you enjoyed the snow today. Bye bye. Ciao ciao. Good evening. It feels like in the morning because it is for the whole month. It's been feeling like in the evening, on the afternoon, or in the or sometimes it feels like in the morning, because it's snowing, it's cold here. Now, I made a video early in the morning. It was 29 degrees. Then in the afternoon it was 30 degrees. So one more degrees above, and that's Fahrenheit. And then now it's 23 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's getting colder and colder. It is snowing outside, but it was snowing earlier, but it stopped. But as you can see, the sun is out. It's not hitting my face, but it's not as hot as it used to be. Again, I need to buy sunglasses because I've been commuting this area for a long time. Same place, heading to Virginia Medical. This now you can see the entire medical center. This now is visible. Yeah, I just want to showcase the changes in terms of the weather, the climate, the environment, the nature. You can really see this is Sunday, right? I made videos many times on Sunday where it is changing all the time. Okay, and it's about the same time, 3 p.m. except today I am a little bit behind. So the construction is on a pause. I made a video over here. They are building new apartments, but it's like a new, I don't know if they are building a new shops or if they are building another kind of townhouse. But last time when I made a video, there was a map to showcase that the developers, they are building a huge townhouse in this area. They are also sort of building the shopping center. So if you have to buy a house here, you will have a shopping, gas stations, everything close to you. You need to go over because usually there's cars parked somewhere in the middle. Welcome to DC. This is the second time it's snowing for the month of December, and it's really cold. I make these mistakes all the time. I make these decisions all the time where I get in a car because I'm thinking, okay, it was a warmer area, it should stay warmer, and within like 3 hours the temperature drops dramatically. So earlier it was 29 degrees, this was like 10 a.m. but now I'm in a car and I'm driving and the entire vehicle is really cold, so I'm freezing right now, and I'm trying to make sure that the car warms up quicker. So it was 29 degrees, now it turns to 23 degrees. So I keep making these mistakes all the time. Even when I was in California, I used to live in San Jose. I would go to San Francisco Bay Bridge Park just for hanging out in Japanese gardens, enjoying the nature. As soon as I would get there, I would freeze because I didn't know that San Francisco gets really cold all the time, and I like San Jose where it's warmer. So now I would get there and then I would not even enjoy outdoor because I'm freezing. So I make these mistakes all the time because I barely think about the temperature. Same way when I was living in Charlotte, North Carolina, I would go to downtown. I would come from my house, very warm, very hot, then go downtown Charlotte, then it gets really cold. Why? Because downtown Charlotte is like New York City. They have big skyscrapers, and those skyscrapers have wind blowing in between, which makes the entire area really cold. So that's the things that I make, decisions that I make are key. But as a guy, I really don't care as much, but women face that a lot, which is why women in America go with jackets wherever they go. So for me, if I get colder, I get back in the car and just go home, or drink some coffee. But other than that, enjoy the beauty of Washington DC. Also GPS, it's like it knows that I'm gonna be driving and showcasing some people on the internet, so it's making me commute around the town. It's like, so I'm not gonna drive towards the Capitol. As you can see, the Capitol, it doesn't have snow on it. There's no snow in the US Capitol. This happens for some reason. It could be that, okay, that guy is running. Also, there are vehicles coming from that side, which you need to be very careful. Then there is a vehicle coming that side too, like a firefighter coming from this side. Seems like there's an emergency. There's another vehicle over there, the police vehicle, DC Metro Police vehicle on that side. And it seems like they are putting someone over or something is happening, I'm not sure. But I guess somebody's getting pulled over. Something. It's done. Yeah, somebody's in trouble. Okay, this is Washington DC. I drove here before. The snow has dried. Either has dried or there's no snow, that much snow in this place. Because sometimes in DC it snows one area more than the other. Actually, the way DC is designed, some areas are on the upper hill, so they receive more snow. Some areas are in the lower hill, they receive the snow. But you never know. But in my assumption, area with more modern houses receive more heat because the concrete attracts more heat, and also the buildings have air conditioning and they have a bunch of wires and electricity going past nearby. Another thing to know is that these buildings that you see here in Washington DC, just like the Capitol does not have snow on it, it's just dried. These buildings in Washington DC were built back in the day. We're talking about like 20, not 20, that's like recent, more like 50, 60 years ago, right? So 60 years ago, 70 years ago, 70 years ago, there was no this modern air conditioning and all stuff like that. They had these transformers. They used transformers which translates electricity automatically to heat. So when these transformers were attached to the buildings, when it snows, those buildings automatically dries the snow. So that's why I don't think you can see, I think that's why you cannot see snow on people's roofs. You also got to remember that back in the day there was no like these modern tools that you can use to sweep snow off their roof. So I guess these buildings get warmer, so the snow gets off really quickly. Similar on the roads, there is a bunch of electricity going near beneath. They have a lot of tunnels, because this is very compact. It's not like a spread out city. The entire city is like populated, right? They don't build going up, they build spreading in the suburbs, because DC you're not allowed to build tall apartments, so they build in the suburbs, so they spread out. So you have a lot of water pipes transforming hot water beneath every second, right, in every place. So that makes DC that makes the downtown area dry much faster, right? You can see here, over here, for example, the areas is still snow, but some areas are already dried out, and I think it's because of the amount of heat beneath. My assumption, I have no clue, I'm just making these things up, right? You can see the lights over here. These lights were built, these are like very modern ancient lights. You can see over here, beautiful lights, right? These lights they have heat, okay, and they don't save electricity. They consume a ton of electricity, okay. So anyways, I am on time, no traffic, it's Sunday, so everything looks perfect. Traffic is clear, the visibility is clear. I'm pretty sure the weather is also, the breathing is also nice, because we don't have fire outbreaks here in Washington DC. It's the only thing that I miss in Washington DC, that there's no fire outbreaks. Actually, the whole East Coast, there's no fire outbreaks. In California, there's like always fire outbreaks every single year, which turns the entire area to smell like vaping. So here, nothing really. Smells good outside. Very healthy, very nice. I think this is probably one of the most healthiest cities in the United States, from my observation. I don't have statistics to back that up, but it's one of the healthiest cities in the United States. Feels good, feels clean, and let's go. Imagine how life will be if the entire city, all the cities were like this, tunnels beneath, right? That would be cool. That will be cool. Today I woke up in the morning in my apartment. This guy going slower, and there was anti-slippery stuff thrown onto my apartment. Okay, it shows how DC really cares, because they give service. They put all the anti-slippery everywhere, so that people don't slip, people don't fall. So I found it in my apartment, so I was not struggling with slippery. I didn't have to fall down. So I think that was cool. Please drive carefully. Yes, we should drive carefully for sure. Thank you for the advice. But anyways, enjoy the DC. I like this tunnel. I always drive here, and it's one of the best places to drive. We don't have big tunnels in the United States. I think there are big tunnels in China. A ton, like gigantic tunnels in the China and Japan and those countries. We don't have those in the United States. We have very small tunnels. But other than that, like always, enjoy the video. Heading over to the Virginia area. Like I said, traffic is clear. It's blue. If it shows blue on the GPS, it means the traffic is straightforward, clear, and there's no stress, no wahala. Okay, that's all Nigerians say. This vehicle's parked here. I don't know what's happening. Seems like it's broken. But I'll say parked in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of something. Let me take off, my friend. All right, and one more. On the mass. All right, that's it. There's an airplane flying on the top over there. You know, Washington DC and San Diego are two of my favorite places to live in the entire United States, because every time you are out, there's an airplane flying. Every time you're out, and it's amazing. Like, who doesn't like that things? I mean, it's cool, right? San Diego, there's always an airplane flying on the top of the skyscraper every 2 minutes. Such amazing thing to see. There's a traffic here, small traffic, you know. It's usually the sun hitting the face, so people slow down. I understand that. It's understandable. But that's the beauty of living in DC. People are very cautious. Sometimes are cautious, sometimes are not. But the sun is hitting in the face, so you gotta slow down. Me too, I usually slow down here to make sure I have the visibility. The water is freezing, but people are still riding the boats in there. The sun makes me look different, makes me look like those videos from Uganda with a very filtering cameras on it. But I think that's amazing too. But anyway, just check out the highway. The highway is very clear, no trouble. You can't even tell it was snowing last night. Actually, there's no snow here. Holy crap! There's no snow here. There's just little. Nothing happened here. Only in. But either way, even if it snows, DC has such wonderful tools they use, because that's what they do. You know, DC does not have like a particular goal. Other states, like, you know, Virginia, Maryland, which are states, Texas, right? These states have goals. They have to fund the programs. They have to fund. Look, another airplane here flying. Big bird. Look at how he's standing. So cool. It's going over my head. Disappearing. So, what I'm trying to say here is that DC does not have like a specific future goal, because the city is funded by federal government. So if the federal government is a jackass, you know, if they don't give money to DC, we want the services. If they give money to DC, we see services. Because DC serves politicians, right? They serve diplomats, they serve international and domestic diplomats. So then the federal government pays some particular amount of money to sort of watch for snow and ice. Use caution. That was the sign. Pentagon, I can say Pentagon is dry. There is no snow. But Pentagon, if you don't know, I don't know much about it. There has never been any documentary to show Pentagon beneath, because it's a building that has been tried to be bombed multiple times. Okay. Pentagon has been tried to be destroyed many times by many nations, even Europe. If Europe had a chance, they would destroy Pentagon because it's such a militarized area, and they do a ton of strategic military operations. So for them, even beneath the parking lot is like a bunch of tunnels and a bunch of like many things going beneath the building. I was watching a documentary that shows, like, we know the White House, how it looks like beneath, but we don't know Pentagon. It's totally like a mystery area. But anyways, it's dry, there's no snow, and there's no snow here anyways. Oh, there is snow over here. Okay, there is. So it's not somewhere, everywhere. But as you can see, beautiful places, different vibe, different nature, different looking. Every vehicle is dirty. If you see a vehicle like that is clean, you see this vehicle over here, this vehicle is clean, it means they keep their vehicle in the garage. Okay, if you see a clean vehicle during this time, that means the guy driving it is rich, has a house and a garage, or they live in an apartment that has a garage. Same with this vehicle too. Actually, this is not, this parks outside. That's how you know very rare to see vehicles that is clean out after the snow is over. Updates today, as I speak, yesterday, two shootings took place. There was a shooting in Sydney, Australia. Two guys opened fire. As I speak, I believe 16 people have already died. And in the United States, we also had one shooter in one of the universities. I think it's called Brown University. I never had that university before. I don't know if is it like a HBCU, something like that. I don't know. There are a bunch of universities in this country, and almost all of them experience shootings all the time. But I want you to know that if you don't live in America and you are wondering why does US have so much gunshots, and they have the capability of killing a president like Saddam Hussein, Osama bin Laden, assassinate Iranian regimes and Iranian generals, but they never seem to eliminate crimes. That's because the United States does not want anti-government militias. Okay, these people who commit crimes in the United States are the people who can be recruited and overthrow the government. Okay, every country has those people, psychopaths who do things without consideration. So those people go to the store, they buy guns. Now you gotta remember, people who sell guns, they are also psychopaths, right? So if the government was to say that the US president has the power to stop selling guns, ban gun ownership in America, they have power to do that. But if they do so, what's going to happen is the people who sell guns, they're going to start selling them secretly. They're going to start selling them privately, and this could lead into the United States becoming a war zone. So by giving people the freedom to exercise their rights, they can, we get those shootings once in a while, but the government, the constitution gets to stay. It's basically what it is. It doesn't mean that the US doesn't have the power to stop shootings. It's just that if they do so, it could accelerate. It could turn into a trouble. It could turn into a big, massive. We saw. I was in a university in 2023, where a lot of colleagues my colleague, my student, my oops. Dang, did you hear that wind? The wind brought my vehicle, like it was shaking this way. So much wind here. There's one of my favorite view here, as you can see. But anyway, what I was saying is that people are making fun of people who stormed the U.S. Capitol, the January 6th. Making fun of them because after they stormed the Capitol, those who were Trump supporters, when they stormed the Capitol, the Trump Joe Biden administration came in and he immediately ordered to put those people in jail, right? And he ordered them to be arrested. This guy is speeding and there's a cop ahead of time. It even says here, there's a police. Look at the cop talking with the police officer. Probably that guy was speeding. So anyways, the people made the fun of those guys who stormed the Capitol. They were like, oh, they can't even overthrow the government. It can never happen. People who said that, they were Americans, and that's because they are born here, and all these people are like young kids, like 21, 22 years old. You don't understand the uprising, like you don't understand the power of people, especially with guns. Okay, so US is very lenient, it comes down when it comes to pushing this on the people, because it's very, very hard. Anyways, that's what I heard, and I feel bad for people who this is why I want to live in Washington DC. Live in DC where policies are made. Speak with policymakers, speak with politicians, speak with CIA agents or the FBI agents, like what they do, what they think about these issues. They don't know. They have no solutions. It's always about gambling. It's not about trying the errors. They always try and fail. So anyways, this is enough video, and thanks for watching. Like always, if you're in DC, stay warm, stay dry, and I'll be back tomorrow. And ciao, adios, bye bye.